Welcome back, fellow gaming droogs. Tighten your bowler hat, pour yourself a fresh glass of Malacco, and get sharpened up. There's me, that is Akomi, and my droog, that is Turk182, and we sit in the Korova game bar, getting ready for a bit of the old ultra gaming.
Hi, I'm Akomi.
Turk182.
Welcome back to Earth Defense Force.
Alright, so we learned a valuable lesson at the end of the last video, which is we are not man enough to handle the Inferno. So we're entering the Land of Collapse. And in the Land of Collapse, I believe there's there are tunnels. Yeah. So there's tunnels that are coming up out of the ground, and ants and stuff are coming out of those, so we have to destroy those tunnels. We tried doing this on Inferno. As you can see here, this is a special difficulty requiring exceptional gear, which we don't have, great skills, which we don't have, and careful strategies, which, no, we don't. I mean, generally, if you've been watching up to this point, I go in one direction, he goes in the other direction, and until one of us screams for help, we normally don't even come together unless it's by accident.
Oh, I thought that was the plan, though.
Well, that was the plan.
You told me it was our strategy!
That was not the strategy for Inferno. So we are going to go back to normal. So friendly fire damage. 25% of your normal damage. Your attacks don't knock your allies down. So that's where we are, and that's where we're going to stay. Now we're going to the Land of Collapse. Beware of
Retiarius? Retiarius?
Not going to work here anymore. Okay, so...
Ooh, somebody just launched a breath of... Oh, that was you.
That was me. That's what I do.
Oh, it's not the best weapon, but man, the Idana has such cool-looking shots. There's a tree from it.
Oh, there's the,
Hey!
So this thing looks like a big pile of bush.
Yeah!
That is the tunnel that we're trying to destroy.
Woo. Okay, well, didn't mean to stumble across that. It's so cool! I feel just like a little boy again! Wrecking ant hills and wondering how they're ever going to get back out from under it. I was kind of a sociopathic child.
Yeah, I just poured water on them.
Ooh, I never thought of that.
Well, ants can swim, so it's not really doing anything.
This... Who needs Overwatch when you got this, am I right?
I have not played Overwatch, I'm sure I'll agree with it.
I have not played Overwatch either. I just know that it's like a super popular thing, and I'm, big time indie guy, so...
And a big pile of weed again. Just gonna lay into it with a couple of rocket launchers.
Let's see, how do I want to attack this thing? I don't know. I'm gonna have to switch out the weapon just because I'm gonna keep making that stupid joke. I think your guy runs on foot faster than mine.
I mean, look at you, you're like, girly running. You definitely have like an anime girl run. I'm surprised your arms are swinging from side to side.
It probably would if I wasn't carrying a gun.
Sugoi senpai!
I don't know if I really break the mold as a nerd by not caring for anime that much, but I really don't care for much anime.
Oh, really? Dude,
Yeah.
you're just not watching good anime.
I guess I'm probably not, but just so much of it just doesn't appeal to me. I mean, I do love One Punch Man. I think One Punch Man is absolutely brilliant. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like the art bugs me.
Some of the art styles in anime I can't get behind. When it's really just like, it's not even bizarre. It's just weird looking for like someone has been trying to get me to watch My Hero Academia, and I can't do it. The character designs are just so, I don't know, they're just weird.
I mean, like, it bugs me that it's so hard to tell the males from the females apart. There's so much anime. And, I mean, like, yeah, I can see, like, sometimes, you need androgyny with a character, but when it's just, like, every character, and then the people's defense for it is, well, that's the art style, and, as an artist, I hate that excuse. I hate it.
And see, I don't think it has to be the art style. I mean, there's a lot of anime where you can clearly tell them and women.
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely there. Well, I mean it's because the nails have tentacles, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, Fallen.
Dr. Tentacle, Asian gynecologist.
Someday we'll make that story happen.
I'm gonna put Dr. Tentacle in everything. He's gonna be there in some way, some way or fashion. Dr. Tentacle.
So great. I don't know, just like so many anime fans that I've dealt with and talked to, like they really treat it like it's this super superior art style. And I mean, I mean, we do the Comic-Con circuit, we do the books and stuff, and jumping spiders. And so, I mean, I spend a lot of time talking shop with a lot of artists, and it just bugs me to meet like young kids who are like teaching themselves to draw and they're into anime, which is fine. I mean, like Mark Crilly does an anime style and he has some of the best tutorials on YouTube as far as art stuff goes. But it seems like such an open door for bad habits. I've seen so many people fall into so many bad habits. Like same face syndrome, I think that's a lot more common with Japanese artists than like your typical artists.
Okay, so I will make one comment here. Not with, I would say, Japanese artists, but with people trying to copy a Japanese style.
True, that's fair enough, yeah. That's fair enough.
Because they find something that looks easy. And, a lot of times when something looks easy, it's far from easy.
That's true, yeah.
And it's like, well, this looks like something I can do without really having to practice or know anything about it. And they get caught in that, damn it, I am so strung up here.
Yeah, this is not going super well. I should probably switch over to my laser. Yeah, no, I think you make a good point. Most of my criticisms doesn't come from the actual, like, Japanese artists.
Right.
It mostly comes from the people who are being derisive of it. Derisive? Derivative, sorry. It's the people being derivative of it. They just won't find their own unique voice, and so I guess I project my problems with that onto the actual real manga artists themselves, and that's probably not very fair.
You're right.
Because there are manga artists who I do appreciate. I love Osamu Tezuka, love Akira Toriyama.
So I don't really know a lot of them, but Adam Warren, I've always thought he has really good style. If it's that, I mean, he's got a very manga-ish style, very anime-ish looking. I mean, hell, he used to draw Dirty Bear for a while.
I'm actually not too familiar with him. You'll have to show me some of his work.
It's good work, though.
Yeah.
What is the last book he did? I'm trying to think of what it was now. Empowered, I think?
Okay. I've heard of Empowered. I haven't actually... Hey, we did it! Yeah, I've heard of Empowered. I haven't actually looked at too much of it, I don't think, but I've heard of it. Well, yeah, I mean, like, the guy who illustrates Ultimate Spider-Man. The Buffalo. Ooh. Yeah, like the guy who does Ultimate Spider-Man. He does not do what you would call a manga style, but you can see where he gleans influence from it. He uses, like, focus lines and uses, like, the action lines and stuff. And the way he hatches his faces, especially, you can definitely see that he's pulling the best out of it, but he still works in his own style. And I guess that's all I'm really asking out of people. It's like...
Now, who are we talking about here?
Oh man, I can never remember the guy's name. He illustrated, like, the first run of Ultimate Spider-Man, and he stayed on it for a long time.
Oh, Mark Bagley.
Yeah, Mark Bagley. I can never remember his name. I don't know why. I'm usually so good about name-dropping comic artists.
I love Mark Bagley.
Bagley's amazing.
I've been following him since New Warriors. Actually, I even before that, can't say I was following him, but I had there was a 4-part deluxe format book, which most people who read comics don't even knew of, or don't even know what deluxe format is. But that was because they don't refer to that anymore. A lot of times, just now call it a graphic novel. But that was the kind of stiffer, cover, not quite hardback, not quite trade format that he used to come out with.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But the comic book Strike Force Moratorium, which is a great book, after that ended, they came out with a 4-part kind of sequel to it of sorts called Electric Undertow, which Bagley drew that, and I have those, and then he started doing New Warriors, and so I read New Warriors when he was doing that, and then of course he went on to Spider-Man. I think he took over Amazing after McFarlane, then Eric Larson, and then came in Bagley, and then he went to Ultimate, which he did for a long, long time.
Yeah,
and
he was on that for ages.
And he did some Justice League work too, which I didn't really like his Justice League work, not because of him, but I didn't like his inker. His inker used too much of a fine line.
Yeah,
his work is not fine line work. I think it was Danny Miki, I'm thinking, was the inker on his Justice League work, and Danny Miki's great if he's great when he's doing work on doing inking for someone like a McFarlane, someone that uses a lot of straight detail lines.
Yeah.
But with Bagley, I just did not like his inks on Bagley's work.
Yeah, Bagley had a really clean style, and typically a cleaner style needs thicker lines. I mean, just look at Bruce Timm's stuff. I mean, he uses such a thick inking line.
Yeah. Good position. You got Tim on.
Oh yeah, I was noticing that. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever looked at any of Bruce Timm's pinup art, but it is good stuff.
It is. It's very nice.
What was that collection Naughty and Nice? I think it was called.
Well, I'm not sure if I've seen it. I mean, I've never seen pieces from it, but
I'm not one of those people who get all turned on by cartoon naked ladies, but it's still well executed art.
Good art is good art.
Oh yeah. I've never been somebody who get hung up with nudity depicted in art, and really, I think it was best phrased by Jim Amish, who we always talk to at Heroes Con. Love Jim. If he sounds familiar to any of our viewers, he's the guy who has done inking for pretty much everything. He's inked a lot of the Sonic comics. I think that's probably what he's best known for, but he's also inked over Marvel, DC, Archie, pretty much anything imaginable. But he was talking about that one time somebody approached him at a con, and wow, that's special. Anyway, somebody approached him at a con and wanted to commission him to do a sex picture of Betty and Veronica, and
which he inks.
Yeah, which he inks, so he knows how to draw the characters.
Crap actors.
Oh, because everybody knows that inking is totally not tracing. And I say that affectionately. It's my favorite part of the process. But yeah, so he told the guy, he was like, why do you even care about seeing something like that? It's just lines on paper. And I love that. It's you shouldn't be affected by, you shouldn't be affected on that level by one way or another. There's a lot of Hectors here. Oh, there went half of my health, and I'm still just flopping like a rag doll.
There's a freaking Hector right there in front of me. He's taking me into town.
I've got the eye to know. That's why these guys aren't going down. Okay.
Oh, jeez whiz.
I gotta
I'm getting out of here.
Hey, I brought him down. Yeah, I gotta find some help. This is not...
Oh, damn, I'm down.
Just it. Okay, coming. I see ya. What do I do?
Hit the circle button.
Gotcha. Woo!
Okay, I'm running. Just running.
But yeah, that's the thing that a lot of people in the comic biz say is, it's just lines on paper, and that was the thing that was propagated by Rob Crumb, and he's a pretty interesting figure himself.
You didn't know Art Crumb.
Oh yeah, he was something else. I actually like his work. I just think he went way too far out of his way to be offensive.
Didn't he also create the Keep on Trucking guy?
Yeah, and I mean that was a massive ordeal. I mean, there was like so much legal entanglement with that because like people weren't paying his dues and stuff, and I mean that was a huge deal. There was a documentary on the life of Chrome that was very, very interesting. And it provides a lot of insights into like his whole family. But they were very they were a very peculiar group of people. Please don't step on me, Hector.
I need some help like you don't know.
Okay, there is a pack over here. Or there's a couple packs over here. I might need to take one. Well, no, you're lower than me. Yeah, there's 2 packs over here that should help you survive. But yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, it means a lot of things to a lot of people saying, you know, it's just lines on paper. But, I mean, I can definitely see what Jim's application was with it, with that guy. It's like...
Did you get one?
Yeah. It's like, you know, you probably shouldn't, like, get all turned on by a cartoon character, because it's ultimately just lines on paper.
Right.
And I don't know, because, I mean, like, I've heard of a lot of, I mean, I know a lot of people get really turned on by, like, anime chicks and all that. I don't know.
You know, it really is, you know, they always say, like, the brain is the strongest sex organ and all that, but that's what it is. It really is just the imagination, the fantasy of something. And sometimes a visual helps you to construct that imagination, that image more, you know, for whatever it is. So it might not actually be the picture itself, but then where your mind can take it after that.
That makes sense. I mean, that makes it more like, you know, you're turned on by the concept, so I can totally see that. I don't know if that really answers people who specifically target a single cartoon character. Which I think we've talked about, you know, people like that before, where it's like, oh, this, you know, Sailor Moon is my waifu, and I'm gonna, you know, fantasize about this actual specific person. I mean, that still seems a little bit different to me.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Which, I mean, and that kind of still falls in the same realm as, like, the whole shipping thing, which, I mean, oh boy, we're going to lose the 25 subscribers we actually have now. But, I mean, you have heard me rage and rampage against the whole shipping thing.
I can't even say the term.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just stupid to me, and it brings my fist to a boil, and, I mean, so many people do it. Wow, that's big.
Did you just get stepped on?
Almost. I flew out from under it very quickly. But I don't know, because I've never heard of a quote-unquote shipping thing that is not fetishized. And I don't mean that, like, they're making it some kind of, you know, weird bondage S&M thing or whatever, but it's just like, these people are worshipping the idea of these 2 fictional characters being a couple. Why? Just because they get off on it, and it bothers me on a really deep level.
I don't understand why most of these, like, couplings, because I'm not using that phrase.
Are you mean shipping?
Yeah. I actually saw a guy at SuperCon that had a shirt on that said, it was a guy that had a shirt on that said, I ship it. And I'm like, ship what, packages? What do you work for FedEx? I mean, that's just such a horrible, like, anyway, but it's, why is it always, or I mean, who is shooting me? Freaking Hector! Damn it!
Gary, oh, where are you? Oh, you're way far away. Let me collect some armor, and
you need your health too, because when you heal me, it's going to take like half your health.
Yeah, I think. Let's go.
Will you get off of my? Oh, I thought you stepped on me.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay. I can help you. But yeah, you were saying.
But be careful. There are 3 Hectors in the area, and then plus the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how to take him down. I think I have to get underneath.
Whoa, Hector, right behind me. Oh, monkey fighter, dude.
No!
Oh, yes. Bloody hell.
Anyway, I was just gonna say, why is there so many of the couplings always same sex?
Very often, yeah.
And I don't understand that.
Like, I've seen more Ash and Gary shippers in Pokemon than Ash and Misty shippers.
What I see a lot is Sherlock and Watson.
Yeah, that's like super common.
Oh,
common.
Cap and Winter Soldier.
Yep, I've seen that too. And and Cap and Iron Man too.
Really?
Oh yeah. What do they call it? Like Tony. Oh man. Yeah, like Stony, I think they call it, to track Steve and Tony or something. It's dumb. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like, it's not even an issue. I guess we might as well restart the mission. This is a sad note to end the episode on. And plus, we got a good flow of conversation going here. But, like, it's not even a thing against, like, homosexuality or whatever. It's just, that's not what the character was made to do. And there were fictional characters who were made to be gay. And, look at Scott Pilgrim. You got Wallace, and he's an awesome character.
Oh, love Wallace.
Everybody loves Wallace. Wallace is freaking amazing. He's one of the most valuable characters to the franchise. And it's like, I don't have a problem with, a character who's gay. What I have a problem is making a character the exact opposite of what they were made to be, because that seems disrespectful to the person who made them.
I just don't understand why it's like, do you really have that much affection for the character that you want to see the two of them together?
Yeah.
I don't, that's what gets me. It's like, I love these two characters so much that I want them to date. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know, it's just, again, I cannot look at that and, think that it's not fetishized.
Jeez whiz.
There has to be something...
Oh, crap.
Oh, this is bad. This is a real massacre.
Oh.
You still alive?
Medic! Barely.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
I have no idea where I am.
I don't know, just, to me, it's like, I'm very big into creators' rights. Oh, you alright?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a Hector on me that close.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me last mission. But, I'm big into creators' rights. I'm all about, when somebody makes something, and somebody puts, the time and effort and creativity into it, you respect that. And it seems...
No, not that, sorry, not that. It's just Hector's trying to shoot me.
But, you should be respectful of that. It's like, okay, geez, I don't even know, because it's like, I haven't changed stuff. Okay, here's a good example. It was really popular back when the Sonic comic was in its heyday, which actually, Sega just announced they're discontinuing the Archie Sonic comics.
Really?
And they're going to be publishing through IDW, which I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but I learned a lot about art through those when I was a kid. Hello. Big explosion. But, it was a big thing, to talk on Ken Pinder's message board. Ken Penders was a writer and sometimes artist for the comic. Pretty cool guy, very, very nice. I emailed him a few times when I was a kid. Super nice guy. But, there was one guy who was, a huge fan of this wolf character named Draco, and, that character started off as a hero and then turned over to the bad guys and became a villain. And for the rest of the series, and this guy spent all this time on the message board, and literally every post he made was about how he wished that Draco would go back to being a good guy. And it's like, okay, so you claim to be this huge fan of this character, but you don't like the character as the person who made it is depicting it. You just like your idea of the character. So it's not, and somebody actually called him out on that. They were like, you're not really a fan of Draco, you're a fan of your interpretation of Draco.
Yeah, I can see it both ways. I don't disagree with what you're saying. Sometimes, though, when there's a change made to a character, I'm not always a fan of it.
Well, I totally agree with that, yeah, because, look at Marvel, Thor is a chick now. And we have both bitched about that.
And again, it has nothing to do with Jane Foster, right? It has to do with her having the name Thor. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry, you can put on my pants, then it's not going to make you like Turk 182. It's just not.
Right.
You're just going to be a guy wearing my pants.
Exactly. Yeah,
or a chick wearing my pants.
Yeah, again, it's like, yeah, we're all about strong female leads. That's great, but it's just stupid to say, oh, this is Thor. That doesn't even fit in with the mythos. But that does tie in with what I'm saying, is that goes against the creator of Thor. Jack Kirby, and to a very small extent, Stan Lee, made Thor to be Don Blake and to fit a certain criteria. And so when you make it a chick, it's like, no, that's not what creators intended. It's definitely not what Kirby intended. I can't really speak for Lee. I guess Lee still sort of has his hand in the Marvel stuff, doesn't he?
I think so. I will say this for Lee, right? Which is, I think it's incredibly strong of him to be at San Diego right now, considering his wife just passed away.
Yeah,
and I know that's on his mind.
Yeah, that was very sad.
But he's there. He's there doing his thing, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which shows that he does care about the fans. I mean, I speak a lot about Stanley, like what he did as far as like Kirby and Ditko and that whole mess, and a lot of our viewers aren't going to be familiar with the history of the industry, and they're not really going to know what all that is. What all that's about. Freaking Gary. But
okay, so we can't take that thing down apparently, which I'm cool with.
Hey, there it goes.
What?
Looks like it just dropped itself. No, that was something else. Okay. But, I mean, like, I still have a lot of affection for Stan Lee. I mean, like, I would never justify anything that he did, during Marvel's heyday. He should never have taken credit for Spider-Man. He should have never taken credit for Iron Man or the Fantastic Four. I mean, he's even taken credit for Captain America. And Captain America was created when Lee was like 8, something like that.
It was kind of comics.
Yeah, it was way before Stan Lee's time. So it's like I would never justify that, but I'm also not one of those people who like hate Stan Lee.
You need that help.
Yes, I do. Very badly.
Crap, Hector.
Oh boy.
No, I don't hate. I like Stan Lee.
Yeah, he's a very charismatic guy. I enjoy hearing him talk. I enjoy seeing his cameos in the movies. That's usually my favorite part of the Marvel films, is catching Stan Lee's cameo.
He has, I think, he's no different than I think anyone else that is like, I created this, and took all the credit for it at the time when they could, and they came out later and said, that wasn't entirely true, I didn't, or whatever. And I think that's just it's a regular human failing.
Yeah. Well, also, I don't think he really knew how to handle the fame and attention he was getting. People just assumed, oh, hey, you made these characters, and this was a guy who grew up in poverty in a lot of ways. Not as much as Kirby did, but I just don't think he really knew how to handle like the attention and fame that Marvel was getting.
There was that big, huge explosion. I thought that when Hector was down, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, wow, they're coming.
He's gonna start shooting me in a minute. That's not gonna be good. And I got another Hector right behind him.
Oh, that one dropped. Oh, hey, here comes 2 more. Oh, jeez, we are not going to be able to finish this mission.
No, we can do this.
I really need to switch back out to my plasma cannon. I don't know, wow, we ran through a myriad of topics right there, but, wow, how did we even get on to that? I know a lot of it was, creators' rights and shipping and stuff, but, oh yeah, anime, yeah, it started off talking about anime, holy crap.
Anime, the root of all evil.
There we go. No.
Speaking of anime, I got in my special edition Blu-ray copy of Riding Bean. Oh, I can't wait to check it out.
I have not heard of that.
You never seen Riding Bean?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Akira, though.
The precursor to Gunsmith Cats.
Okay,
I think right above my head.
I don't know why I'm trying so... Oh, I died right on top of a health pack. Son of a biscuit.
Shit, what just hit me?
Oh, shnikes.
Oh, crap, that's what hit me. It is right on top of me.
Oh, no. We're going to have to troll back through some older missions just to get better weapons, I think. This is bad. That's a lot of Hectors. Gary, thank God you're here. Gary? Oh, wait, no, that's you.
Drones. I got drones.
Oh, that's everywhere. A lot of drones. Jeez.
Even if I got to you, man, I don't think I can help you.
Oh, no.
My armor is my health's down to nothing.
We both have about 15 health. That's bad. Oh, 18 health, yeah. Math, I can math. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, going back to the original topic of conversation, just people who like anime to their own detriment, I guess. That's probably the best way I can put it, is people who like anime to their own detriment. And, I mean, like, a good example of that is, oh, wow, I hope he's not watching this. I seriously doubt he's a subscriber. But when I just got the channel started, like, I'd only been posting videos for, like, 2 weeks or something like that, maybe a week. And somebody actually messaged me through a forum that I was frequenting at the time, accusing...
You see a health pack anywhere around you.
I do not. If you turn around, there might be some item packs behind you.
Shit!
Oh,
this was tough.
oh yeah. Well, I'll have to share that story another time, because we're at the 30-minute mark, and we hit... Wait, mission cleared? Mission cleared? Mission cleared?
I knew all I had to do was die. I would have done that earlier.
Mission cleared. Gary came through for us. Okay.
Wow, now we gotta stop giving him shit.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Great.
I have no idea.
I have no words.
How
we
that-
got
How that happened.
armor, new weapons. Dude.
Yeah.
What the fudge sickle?
Wow.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to share the story on the show another time, because it's definitely a story worth telling. But, wow, okay, well, that was that mission.
Mission cleared.
I spent the entire time doomsaying about how we weren't going to win.
Now
That fuck goes.
The game gods came through. You guys put a lot of hard work, so I'm gonna grace you with mission cleared.
But jeez, looks like they're about to throw the controls. They ain't gonna throw the controls.
Alright. Yeah, I don't really see a need to change anything with what I have right now. Except I think, even though I like the Buffalo, I think I'm gonna go back to,
Yeah, I think... yeah, I think it looks a little bit better.
No, you know what? The rate of fire, the Buffalo does more damage. The reload time on them is the same, but the Buffalo has a greater range.
Ugh. So greater range and more damage too.
So with the Buffalo.
Yeah, I'd say go for it. Now let me take a look here. Thunderbow. Ooh. So it's a lot like the Ivanette, but much lower capacity, way better, much lower range of fire, way better damage, way better range. I'm going back to the plasma cannon, honestly. I mean, that thing was pretty oh no, I don't think it's my primary. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Well, I think this is a good time for us to call an episode. We got an extra long one this time.
Oh yeah, way too long. But it was solidly worth it.
Oh, absolutely. I think we covered like the best range of topics that we ever have. So now we just need to keep that up for like every episode from here on.
All right, well that was good.
All right.
We survived barely with both players being dead.
Totally.
Not quite sure how that happened, but
We aced that level. Minimum effort. Yeah. All right then. Well, thanks everybody so much for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, comments, all that good stuff. Sorry if we pissed you off with our very controversial opinions.
if a comic pissed you off, I really say because
Well, yeah, that's true. Just like don't go shipping me Turk 182.
yeah. What would that be like? Comic 182. Yeah.
Turkoji.
No.
We don't need to give people ideas.
Yeah. So, without further ado, talk to you later.
Later, guys.